Hi there, I'm Ken, I'm a driving instructor. Today's driver is Jenny. Hi Jenny.
Hi Ken.
Jenny, you are getting used to driving in Japan little by little. Today, I'm going to teach you unwritten traffic rules that Japanese drivers often do.
Unwritten traffic rules? What's that?
Let's say, how to use the hazard warning flashers. Japanese people often use the flashers in a way other than a proper way.
I see. Maybe I know some of them. But I don't know all of them. I think I should learn them.
Okay, today, I'm going to teach you unwritten rules of hazard warning flashers. Originally, hazard warning flashers are used to warn the other traffic of emergency. We usually turn on the flashers when the car breaks down and we need to pull over on the side of the road. But here in Japan, we often use the flashers in many different situations. If someone gives way to you when you change the lanes or pull out of a parking lot, you should turn on the hazard warning flashers instead of thank you. On the other hand, when you switch the lanes or pull out of a parking lot, if you mistakenly cut in front of someone and the person looks angry in the rearview mirror, you'd better turn on the hazard warning flashers in order to express an apology for your mistake to the driver. The point you should pay attention to when using warning flashers is better flash them twice to 3 times. If you flash the flashers just once, it doesn't look very polite. It looks like rough. Better than nothing though.
I've never used flasher like that way. Is it not enough just waving a hand?
You can wave a hand to express thank you to a driver facing you, but you should turn on the flashers to a driver behind you. Most of cars in Japan have a privacy glass on their rear glass. Privacy glass is usually tinted in dark black and it's hard for the driver behind you to see inside of your car.
Am I supposed to show the flashers in those situations?
You are under no obligation to do that. But it's customary to do that in Japan. Some people get angry if you don't show the flashers. In order to avoid a road rage, I really recommend using flashers when someone gives way to you or you cut in front of someone.
It's surprising that there are people who get angry. I'll try to make a habit of showing flashers because I don't want to get involved in a road rage.
The next will be how to use the hazard warning flasher when pulling over. For example, you have to turn on the flashers when you pull over to the left side of the road for some reasons, such as in order to check a map or to pick up or drop off someone. Here's the proper way of pulling over. First, turn on the left side turn signal, and move to the left edge of the road. And then, turn on the hazard warning flashers after you stop your car completely. But some people turn on the flashers before moving close to the left side of the road.
I often see that in my neighborhood. Most drivers show the flashers while stopping on the side of the road.
Yeah, when you find a car with its flashers on ahead, it's a high possibility of a parked car. You'd better be ready to move to the right side to avoid the parked car. When you pass a parked car, you have to keep a safe distance from the car and pay extra attention to it because the person in the car might open the door suddenly or someone might pop out in front of you. For your information, if there's a stopped kindergarten bus with its warning flasher flashing in order to pick up or drop off the kids, you must slow down. You may proceed with caution, but the speed of your car must be less than 10 kilometers per hour. That's the written rule. Next, I'm going to teach you how to use the flashers when parking at a parking lot. When you find a spot to park your car in a parking lot, turn on the hazard warning flashers in order to let the other traffic including pedestrians know your intention to park your car. If you show the flashers, cars around you will keep a safe distance from you so that you can park. And, if you see a car showing flashers in front of you in a parking lot, you'd better stop and keep a safe distance from it because the car is about to park. In addition, if there's a stopped car near the parking spot that you want to park in before you turn on the flashers, do not take the spot from the driver. The driver is going to park. It's not your spot. You can also use the flashers on a highway. On a highway, when you see a traffic jam ahead and you are the last person in the traffic, you'd better turn on the flashers to warn the drivers approaching fast from behind that the traffic is stopped. And after the driver behind you turns on the flashers, you can turn them off.
Oh, people use the hazard warning flashers in order to let other drivers know the traffic. Do you do that on the normal roads?
Not really. Only on highways. People drive really fast because there are no traffic lights, no pedestrians on highways, and the maximum speed limits are higher than the normal roads. They don't have enough time to notice the traffic and you might get rear-ended. Therefore, you need to show the flashers when you see a traffic ahead on a highway.
I see. Cars cannot stop immediately, especially when you're driving at a high speed.
Jenny, I taught you unwritten rules of hazard warning flashers. Did you know some of them?
Well, I knew just the use of flashers for pulling over. I might have seen that in my hometown. But I didn't know most of them. Those are not official rules, but people do them in order to make the traffic smooth and avoid unnecessary conflicts.
Exactly. When you see a car with its hazard warning flashers on, you'd better pay extra attention to it. Something unusual could happen. Today, I taught you guys the unwritten rules about the hazard warning flashers. And in Japan, we have more. I'm going to teach you next time. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope this video is useful when you get behind the wheel in Japan. Give us a big like. Don't forget to subscribe. See you on the road.